Welcome to the Single Parenting Podcast with Big Certs. Over here, it's a celebration, folks. Yeah, that part. I know that's what the old people say and shit, but it's all good. Sitting here, you feel me? The second part of home ownership. Yeah, you see me? I purchased this crib. It might be looking like, nigga, this is like a studio apartment. Nigga, you got me fucked up. Okay? You better check my motherfucking resume and see what I've been doing, how I've been doing it, when I've been doing it, to influence not only the single parent, just influence people older, younger, and within my age as well. You know what I'm saying? So again, this is part 2. Where I left off at, it was before closing. Now, like I said, I'm sitting my little drink while we do this because I'm gonna celebrate. A lot of people celebrate with me, but I'm gonna celebrate on this podcast right now. I don't really be turned up on here because it ain't all about that. But when it's time for me to get down, I don't get down. Right? I mean, what? Alright, bet. Let's get straight to business. So last time we was talking or something like that, right? Let me get this shit straight. I had a cashier's check, right? $1,300. The home inspection that goes to the drain is $550. The appraisal was $500. You know what I'm saying? So that technically, that's before closing, whatever. You know what I mean? I pretty much already had that on the floor, all that wired up, just ready. Boom. So closing date is coming. Closes on January 29th. And it's for sure. It's on Monday or whatever. I'm like, all right, bet. Okay, whatever. Boom. You know what I'm saying? Whatever y'all ready. I'm ready whenever y'all ready. You know what I'm saying? So the 29th come. I'm telling my kids, because my oldest was at her mom's house. I'm like, come through looking like a motherfucking big dog because it's closing time. We're taking pictures. We're going to be out there looking like we in Hollywood. Get your shit together. Okay? So, she came with her Detroit everything versus everything that, everybody my fault. My daughter came in all black like it was the new Jack City meeting. I came in all black like it was the new Jack City meeting. When he's, can't stay like seeing motherfuckers that meeting. So, I dropped my youngest off at school, and I do what I always do. I go to Belle Isle and take a nap. I get this phone call. Bloop, bloop. He like, oh, you need to there's a clothes. The guy, they got coordinators for everything when you're doing this house and stuff. So technically, there's a guy that he instruct the closings, shit like that. He said like, okay, this is what you gotta do. I'm like, okay, cool. My closing closing time is at 3:30. It's like 11 o'clock. I'm in Belle Isle, knock the fuck out. I'm like, okay, cool, whatever, this and that. I get a call from the lender like, oh, we need a policy number from your house insurance. You can't do that without closing. I'm like, what the fuck? Like, I don't remember who I even signed up to. Like, I called so many home insurance people, like, y'all should have that shit together before we even got to this point. So I'm scratching my head like, wow, they really got me out here not wanting to close with me on top of the money that I have before closing. I had to have $3,800 wired to them. You know what I'm saying? Because the thing is, they wanted for it to be a cashier's check. I can't do a cashier's check because there's no Navy Federal branch in Michigan. So I can't go to a legit branch and put this money into a cashier's check to give it to y'all. Y'all got cash out. I mean, what the fuck? You know what I mean? They ain't have all that. This, when you dealing with money, you talking about big money right now. So I'm like, all right, bet. Okay, we can just wire it to this one account, whatever. So I'm like, okay, cool. I'm calling my bank or whatever. My bank like, oh, this shit gonna take like 3 to 5 business days. They're like, it can't, because it's an automatic wire. It's not. I'm like, this is what they talking about. Okay? Capiche, amigo? Hurt? So they was like, okay, whatever. No. Get them on three-way. All right, bet. Let's get them on three-way. I'm probably just going to say the same thing that I said. It's going to sound like a broken record. Y'all on the phone, they said the same thing I said. It was a motherfucking rerun. So I'm like, nigga. Anyway, got them shits together. And they're like, oh, so it is going to take 2 to 3 business days. That's what they said. It could take 2 to 3 business days. Could. So I gave them the 1,300, boom, that shit was in their account expeditiously. I'm like, bet. Oh, we just got to borrow some money from my mom. Oh, we need 2 reps from your mom. So literally, this is how my day went, my nigga. I went from Clinton Township, if you know anything about Michigan, I went on my route from Clinton Township, Highland Park, Midtown, Belle Isle. Oh, snaps, I forgot about this part. They was like, oh, we might need your social security number, social security card, because we need 2 forms of identification. I'm like, bitch. So I had to drive off, because I wouldn't get no proper connection when I was at Belle Isle. So maybe we weren't hearing each other correctly. But I went all the way back to Clinton Township to get my social security card to pull up to them with it. And I didn't need the motherfucker. All I needed was a credit card. But anywho, we get to I get to my mom's house. Mind you, this is like 2 o'clock. I told them, like, I ain't gonna make it no 3:30, because this is pressing. They should have never said nothing about this shit about the insurance stuff. I'm talking about realtor that. They should have said nothing about I need to do the policy number right on closing date. They should have told me this like 2 weeks ago or a week ago or whatnot. The fuck? So I'm on the phone at my mom's house, so because I gotta transfer her half to them as well, because we doing this all on the phone and stuff like that. So that's another like hour or 45 minutes, whatever. So they pushed my closing from 3:30 to 4:30. And mind you, it happened to be in Grosse Pointe. We wasn't that far away. I swear, I traveled the whole east side like in one day. And that's probably why my car not working right now. But that's a whole other story. I'm just saying at the end of this shit. So we get the closing, whatever. And then we get there. I'm fucking nervous as shit. Why? I get nervous about little stuff. I had a toothpaste stain on my shirt. I'm like, oh my God. You know what I'm saying? Because I know she wanted to take pictures. And I'm like, I got a toothpaste stain on my shirt. She's like, I see it. I'm like, fuck! So, you know what I'm saying? So we end up taking the pictures and shit like that. You know what I mean? And doing a little boomerang shit. The pictures came out pretty nice and stuff like that. She was looking good. My realtor was always looking good, like for real. Hope she looking at this, because let you know you are the GOAT. And when I get my shit together, I hope you still single, because I'm taking you out on a date. For real, because you the one that got me this glass here, and you bought me some champagne, you know what I'm saying, for my new house, and I appreciate you for that. And trust me, you deserve, what's up with this red shit here? You deserve, you know what I mean, some appreciation. You deserve your flowers for that one, for sure. Shout out to my realtor. But anywho, we get there and we still waiting for agreements from the underwriters. All the paperwork is not being approved at this point. Cause mind you, I came there like 4 o'clock. Those people there, they trying to leave at 5. They like, oh well, we leaving at 5 and we'll see what happens whatever happens, what happens, we'll overnight you the paperwork. I'm like, okay. You can give me paperwork whenever you want to. Like, shit, I don't give a fuck. So she like, we up there like in a loft, like, did we get the key or get out and this and that? My realtor like, well, they ain't really say shit. They're sellers. He got his money. They got the key. She got up in this motherfucker and I'm a motherfucking homeowner. Ow. Inspiring all the people out there, you know, just inspiring the youth, inspiring the people that's my age, and the people that's older than me. I know y'all been through this, y'all done this, it's like, yeah, blah, blah, blah. But this shit was not a motherfucking walk in the park. And all these people saying like, oh, the money you paying for rent, you can get a mortgage. Bitch, do you got fucking money to do the mortgage shit? Cause let me add this. I'm sorry, let me show you some shit. Hold on. All the money that I spent all together was $1,500. $8,000 and $150. You got that type of money like to be bouncing around like that? And the thing is, my shit was supposed to have been closing on the December the 17th, and we found the house. Well, I found the house November like 20th or some shit like that, or 18th. So you got enough time to find all that type of money, or if you got it saved up like that. I'm just saying, like, shit is real. But you know what I'm saying, they do have a bunch of lenders, not lenders, but they got grants to help you out. The thing is, some of these grants only work like at certain different times of the year. You know what I'm saying? And some of them bitches, you know, grants and loans, you already know that's two different things. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, some of them shits you gotta pay back. You know what I'm saying? I get them getting the FHA loan and shit like that. I think that's like 10 bands or some shit like that. So that paid off a lot of shit. And on the flip side, it wasn't as bad as you thought it was. Like a lot of these setbacks I was having, when I did an appraisal, it had to be another appraisal because the date that we had got set back. So the seller had to pay for that appraisal. So with that appraisal, from the first repair, all those repairs that need to be done, he had to do them shits. You know what I'm saying? He had to do all those repairs and stuff like that. And at the closing and stuff like that, they made it perfectly clear, like whatever the seller, you know, had going on. Of course, you can't sell a house, you got to lien on it. I mean, come on now, you're dealing with professional people, you're dealing with money, for one. And for two, also, you know, even a little shit like the seller late on the water bill, that's on him, not on me. You know what I'm saying? So all this stuff is in proper perspective when you at closing. Cause I wasn't tripping about the paperwork. I know a lot of people told me you gotta sign this, sign that. But I've been to job court, man. I've been signing my life away plenty of times. I don't give a fuck. So I'm trapped in for 30 years with this house, and wish me the best. Yeah, if I happen to sell it, you know, in 3 years if I want to, you know, I probably will. But I kind of want to make the property, you know, kind of go up. The neighbors pretty cool. Keep parking in my fucking front yard, not front yard, but my, you know what I mean, front of my house. But I don't give a fuck. I got a 2-car garage, man. Just don't be in front of my shit when the garbage and taking my shit out, because I get your shit told the fuck up out of here. You feel me? Because I'm big petty. Alright? I'm signing off, you know what I mean? I hope you got any questions or any ideas or anything that I left out. You know, I probably would blabber all over the place, but if you looked at the last podcast about my home ownership and this one, I try to keep it in kind of like columns, you know, and I try to keep it like, you know, in sections. You know, I know I was not going off the radar because I was just pissed off about certain things, and I was happy about things too. But yeah, it does feel bittersweet in a way. What I mean bittersweet, because it's like it happened so fast and a lot of things got left behind, and a lot of things probably gonna be catching up back to me. Even like ex-girlfriends and shit like that, ex-friends. And where was y'all at when I was shooting in the gym? I wasn't seeing how for y'all in 2023, 24. I mean, what were we? We 24 now, 23, 22, 21. I don't really want all that energy around. Like, I need motherfuckers that's gonna be there through the hard times, when I'm broke, when I'm happy, when I'm sad. That's the people that I want around. Don't come around this motherfucker when you see me shining. You feel me? I need you around when I'm at my lowest, you know what I'm saying? When I'm at my highest, when I'm at my middlest, you know what I mean? those type of energies that I need. I don't give a fuck if you friend, family. I don't give a fuck if you're a dog. You know what I'm saying? Fish, feline, dinosaur, alien, The Simpsons, Mario Brothers, Sonic and Luigi. I need you to keep that same energy that I put out there. Capiche, amigo? Okay. Signing out. Your boy Big Search. Let me take one more sip of this shit. Ow.
We taking a break, y'all.
All right, we good now. Took me forever. The rain was dropping on my head, but we Gucci. We Gucci. Hold on, wait a minute. Y'all thought I was finished when I got them house keys? Y'all thought it was rented? Let's go.